So Becky is going in to get Cuddy because it's the first day that Zach's going to meet a monkey other than through the bars. He's actually going to have Cuddy in there in the Disneyland area. Oh, is that whole episode like So Cuddy is familiar with Becky, and so is Floki. Cuddy is caught. They're just doing some painting in sick bay, which is the noise, whilst we got nobody in there. Cuddy's coming out. Cuddy knows this place well in Disneyland area. Knows exactly where she is. Zach isn't so sure.
Well, things generally seem to go very well. Not that they got comfortable with each other or anything, but at least Zach got to meet someone else, and he seems to be very interactive with monkeys that come close to the enclosure. Yeah, you can see him with some of the bandits or the wild monkeys, just playing around with them, and yeah, also trying to interact and have a little bit of fun with them at all. So he's not aggressive. So his personality would probably be very good. I don't think he'd get himself into any trouble or anything like that, but hopefully the interactions are going to help him a little bit adjust a bit more.
Oh, 7 a.m. Zach is saying hello to Baba. Hey, Papa.
So as you can see, Zach is doing remarkably well. He's able to climb around, figure things out for himself. He's still got that very bad head tilt, but it doesn't seem to be hindering him at all. I'm not sure if that's going to get better over time as he moves around and gets more exercise, and basically the muscles and things like this in the body become more used to climbing and jumping around. So with head trauma patients, this is always a difficult thing to say, but at the moment, as you can see, he's climbing, he's jumping, he's interacting, he's doing everything well. We can't just put him anywhere, so it is going to take us a little bit of time just to see who he gets on with and who he doesn't get on with, because of course he's not going to show the same kind of aggression or ranking that other monkeys will, which would also be one of the downfalls or the setbacks of head trauma. They do seem to be a little bit docile in the beginning when they're still getting started. So we don't want him getting injured or anything like this or hurt by any of the other monkeys, so we do have to be very careful how we work with him.
Well, video in parts. Alright, we're just getting ready here because it's time to move little Zachosaurus to an intro cage. We got to free up Disneyland. We've got Bebe, and she needs the space as well, so we're going to let her out in here to assess her movement before we release her back to her troop. But Zach, his next stage of his rehab is to go to an intro cage so we can again assess what he's like beside a troop, and then hopefully he's going to meet the Calypso monkeys in time, but for now we'll move him and see how he gets on. Alright, let's go. Really? Go ahead though.
Security and safety is always a very important factor in the animal kingdom, and as you'll see, not all monkeys just run and dart out of a trap cage or enclosure, even though you'd expect them to do it because they want their freedom. But up until that point, they're feeling safe, it is secure, and they don't know what their surroundings are, so they are very cautious before they just come out and go into a new environment. And this also shows us that Zach is thinking a little bit. He's not just charging out. He's worried about his new environment. He's looking around. He's studying it to see what's all there before he actually gets out and moves around. So it's not just a sudden thing. So he definitely has got the capacity to work out things and to see what's going on in his environment.
A little nervous. He's very shy, but we've got a lot of attention. Let's see, we've got Momo, Nala, Sky King, Whisper. We've got a couple of the babies from last year, Patty, Coco, and Cleo as well. In the back we've got Danny. Now here we've got Freya, got April, So this is Zach's second day in the intro cage here at Angle Key. So he's still, as you can see, he's not 100%, still getting used to the branches. And the big branches are a little slippy, but good for him to get some strength in his arms and legs.
Well, little Zach's story is quite remarkable. After being knocked down on the road by a motor vehicle, and then some youths trying to end his life. Maybe they just thought he was two-way gone, but they were kicking him to death. Fortunately, somebody intervened and stopped it and called the foundation so we could go out and rescue this little one. But if you remember how little Zach came in, and to what Zach's actually doing today, it's actually quite a miracle. We are so proud of this little guy. It is really remarkable, his transformation, and we still hope that he's going to get a lot better than what he actually is at the moment. Now that he's getting a lot more stimulation, he can actually see the troop, he can interact with other monkeys. So he is well enough to go in with certain monkeys. We just got to go and show where, because he's progressed a lot better than we actually thought he would. So he's sort of in the middle of being able to go out into a proper troop or going out into a special needs troop. But we'll see how things go over the next couple of weeks. So thank you everybody for your contributions. This is where they go to helping these little guys, to helping making a difference for them, getting them back out there, getting them back onto their feet. So any animal that's had some human conflict or some reason they were injured due to humans, we try and get them back to where they belong as soon as possible. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed this short video.